Hello. So this is going to be the second assignment. So for the second assignment, I want you to create the torque around the center of mass. So for the torque around the center of mass, you'll basically just need to get the cross product between the R and F vector. The R vector is the vector between the center of mass and the center pressure, and the F vector is just the ground direction force vector. But I want you to get that torque in both the frontal and sagittal planes. So in the sagittal plane, you need to only extract the ground direction force vector in the sagittal plane. So you only extract the y and z values, and then in the r vector, you also only extract the y and the z value of the vector between the center mass and center pressure. All right. Um, once you do that, this is how you calculate it. Torque, which is Newton per meter, about the center of mass, will be calculated as the cross product vector of vectors r and f. So this is how it is. Center, basically you just subtract the center of mass x minus center pressure x, and then extract the fx, and then in the y you subtract center pressure from center mass. So like center mass y minus center pressure y, you always have to start from the center of mass, basically, and then subtract the center pressure. So you have these calculations. You can either like extract like these vectors first, and then only like use the function of vector in the expressions, and use vector, and then um, always keep like the vector that you're not going to use, basically the axis that you're not going to use, whether that's the x-axis if you're running sagittal plane, or the y-axis. When I mean the x-axis is the axis that you're going to take off, if you're going to run sagittal plane torques, then you'll only use the y and the z. That's why I said take off the x. So basically you create a new vector in the expressions with the 0 on the x, and then you create a vector, and then you add like the y and the z values. Once you have that, you just basically go into the expressions and use the cross product between those two vectors. Sounds good? Alright, yeah, that's what I want you to create. But also you make sure you create that for all the force plates. So each force plate will have its own torques about the center mass, of course. Alright, with that, I wish you good luck.